as they get ready to see anywhere north of 20 to 30,000 horse racing fans at Keeneland on Friday. Now, the featured race of opening day is the $750,000 Grade 1 Central Bank Ashland, the 88th running on the main track for 3-year-old fillies. The winner guaranteed a spot to run in the Kentucky Oaks. The KHSA Sweet 16 state tournament is set on the girls' side, and it starts on Wednesday. I'll show you that bracket here in just a couple minutes. Cal left, the entire team left, so it makes sense for Reed to move on and declare for the NBA draft. He's foregoing his remaining eligibility. Welcome back. Well, I am holding a rose tonight, and so unless I have a hot date tonight, which I do not, it means that we're probably talking horse racing and a Kentucky Derby winning horse in Mystic Dan. Yeah, Marvin and Andrea, you guys know how conference tournaments work. The first game goes late, then the next one starts late, and then it all topples onto each other. Scotty Scheffler woke up this morning and was planning on having a smooth drive here to the clubhouse at Valhalla Golf Club, getting ready for the second round of his chase for another major here at the PGA Championship. So what do Kentucky's hitters do here to start the College World Series against NC State? They just pick the shortest part of the ballpark. This 335 is very friendly down the left field line, and Nolan McCarthy understood that assignment. As a defensive back, Vito Tisdale has a natural talent for finding that football, making sure that football does not end up in the hands of one of those receivers. And Vito makes it look easy. No fly zone over there. Trainer Kenny McPeak knew that this was a massive weekend for him here at Churchill Downs. He's won a number of graded stakes races, American Classic races, over $100 million in purse money, but he has never been victorious here under the Twin Spires. Yeah, guys, we're getting some L's up and some L's down. You guys are L's up or L's down?
Go Cards, go Cards!
Okay.
Make it your best 48 minutes as a Rebel.
Coach, you guys clearly earned it. 15-0 this year. You got the ring. Can we show the ring to the camera?
Yeah,
oh man, that's hard.
Year.
Contested look, top of the key, bottoms, ties the game at 53. So Lex Catholic can hold it for the last shot, you would think, right? Doyle passes it to Sam Smith. He just hit a big shot earlier in the fourth, but he misses it. So a few seconds left. Great crossing the rebound. Get it to Dawson. He's hot. Dawson for the win. Oh, it's good. What a shot. The stuff of legend. And remember, John Calipari was churning out lottery picks like he most recently was churning out first-round exits. Ooh, don't want to bring it up. It's just a little jokey joke.
Now, Fox 56 Sports.
Welcome back. Well, last year during Keeneland's opening weekend, Sierra Leone was running in the Bluegrass Stakes, but struggled to get into the starting gate. He was a little nervous, and if you were there, you'll remember it delayed the race by multiple minutes. Eventually, the 3-year-old colt got into the gate and ended up winning the race, clinching a spot to run in the Kentucky Derby. It kind of feels like that a little bit here this weekend with this news we just got this afternoon. Severe weather moving into the area. Opening weekend has now been pushed to next week. Friday's card will race on Monday. Saturday's card will race on Tuesday with the Bluegrass. Sunday is still on as scheduled. So we're struggling to get into the starting gate here. But hey, once we get going, it'll be a great time, just like Sierra Leone had a great time last year in the Bluegrass. And an extra bonus, general admission tickets are free on Monday and Tuesday. They want to get people at the track, so make sure to go out there. Your tickets will still be valid for another day during the meet if you had them. All right, let's switch gears to football. March is coming to an end, so spring football is here for the Wildcats. The team took the field bright and early for spring practice this morning, and all eyes being on new and experienced quarterback Zach Calzada, the transfer from Incarnate Word. The veteran is finding his footing under Bush Handum's system and said relationships are forming organically on the team. Him and Cutter Boley are complementing each other pretty well. Calzada had high praise for that redshirt freshman, and Mark Stoops seems pleased with his quarterback room so far this spring.
You know, the group is growing. Zach brings in a guy that's played 6 years. You know, he's played, this is 6-year college football. So anytime you get that type of experience, we've seen snaps, we've seen him playing, and now it's a matter of getting comfortable in our system, putting it all together. Both guys have made a lot of growth. Cutter's getting better as well. You could see both guys have very live arms, and so that's a good thing. There's a lot to build on.
And Malachi Moreno's McDonald's moment was one to remember last night for the great crossing star. He, of course, won the state championship on Saturday night at Rupp Arena. hopped onto a flight to Brooklyn to scrimmage on Sunday, practice on Monday, and play last night in high school basketball's biggest game. He got a nice block there at the end of the first quarter. His defense is good enough to get him playing time next year at the college level. I believe that, but we'll see if his offense will be up to par to keep him on the floor. He nailed a three there in the second quarter, which he did not do much at all in high school. Great Crossing head coach Steve Page always said that Malachi can shoot it. He just has to stay in the post because he's so dominant down there. Maybe Mark Pope will let him shoot here in Lexington. He got some low post work as well. 9 points, 5 rebounds in the game. Congrats to Malachi for being a McDonald's All-American. And Caitlin Carroll for the Kentucky women's team. She got to play in the girls game as well. 5-star. She's good too.
Names we're going to hear a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Michael.
Got it? Good job. Let's go.
Coaching often runs in the family.
And I'll be like, all right, Daddy, I'm a head coach now. Like,
Ashley Gerard is the head coach at Henry Clay and says she's learned everything she knows from her dad, Maurice.
I'm his first child to win him a state championship. I don't know if he told you that.
Get it out. Let's go. Let's go.
After coaching AAU for 33 years, Maurice decided to try out high school ball for the first time, taking the job at Frankfort.
Too slow, too slow.
Then the anticipation started building. What if Ashley and Maurice could coach against each other in a game?
I knew when he took the job, I was like, do you realize you're in my region? And he's like, huh? And I said, we're both in the 11th region. I said, and we're gonna play each other. And I was like, you better get ready.
The game was set months in advance, but Ashley seeing her dad
Here he comes in.
walk through the doors of her home
You
gym
can turn to it.
was a moment to remember.
Look at him. Look.
Looking sharp.
You do too.
Henry Clay versus Frankfort had to be on the schedule, but not just anywhere. The game landed on the first weekend in February, Black History Month. Fitting, because this is the first time in Kentucky history that an African-American father-daughter duo has competed against each other in a basketball game.
Anytime that you have the opportunity to be the first to do something, that's always very special.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're making history. Like, that is awesome.
With history like this and bragging rights on the line, they had to add in a little side bet.
Losers buy the seafood tonight. And I'm like, okay.
So who's pulling out their credit card tonight?
Baby girl.
Look, I silly that.
Baby girl.
It was all jokes before the game, but once that ball tipped off, it was on.
Let's go.
Let's go, what?
Get in 3. 3. Turn around.
Turn around, let's go. Come on, down all that bumping down there. You got to call those fouls.
After a close first half, Henry Clay pulled away for a big 71-38 win. And a big bill at Jeff Ruby's for Dad to pick up.
Let me hug you. We don't do that. It's all competitiveness in this house.
In Lexington, I'm Michael Epps,
We ain't saying Coach Gerard, because that could be either one of us.
Fox 56 Sports.
Yeah.
We all have a story to tell from our college days.
My story, my experiences, I don't really know if you want. It's a crazy one though, for sure.
I got there, man, just in time.
Vito Tisdale's college story is told through football.
Pat the kid.
And through challenges.
It's life, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You can't control it, and there's always a higher power controlling your life and what God has in plan for you.
Well, he's the number 3 player in the state of Kentucky, and this is a big day for the Tisdale family.
Vito was a star recruit out of Bowling Green and committed to Kentucky. Played 2 seasons in Lexington and was a starting defensive back. He was pretty good, but then tore his ACL during spring practice in 2022 and missed that whole season. After some disciplinary issues, he transferred to Colorado, but battled injuries there too. Not knowing where to turn next, he turned back home to the Commonwealth and went 30 minutes south of Lexington down to Richmond, transferring to Eastern Kentucky.
Man, they accepted me like I've been here, and I look at them like my brothers, and I'm thankful for them, and this is moments that'll last a lifetime for me.
As a defensive back, Vito Tisdale has a natural talent for finding that football, making sure that football does not end up in the hands of one of those receivers. And Vito makes it look easy. No fly zone over there. Well, that ball hitting the ground is like music
to Vito's ears, but he grew up with a different kind of music in his ears from another Vito Tisdale.
Okay, came in the game, playing, you see, average man when the rest was ashamed to be.
His dad, Vito, also known as Big V, a rapper in the group Nappy Roots.
So rough it was, downright wrong, I tell you, nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time it made us something.
A dream on the porch of a Kentucky boy, man. Just only in the bluegrass where dreams come from.
Your dad's a rapper? You knew this. Dad's a rapper? I didn't know he was a rapper.
Being around him, I've always been around music, so it was just like a thing in the background with him.
And if you don't recognize them by now, you certainly will hearing this classic.
Like when the song, like The Good Day comes on, and people don't believe that's my dad at first, but I'm like, just do your homework, if you don't believe me. But my pops really did that, you know what I'm saying, and I just know that guy.
In Richmond, I'm Michael Epps, Fox 56 Sports.